Further education is the key to competitiveness. Further education courses are expensive, but it is not easy to record their quality. Participant surveys are a tried and tested method of obtaining feedback on the quality of further education courses. Only with surveys carried out regularly can the qualitative development of classes be observed and, if necessary, be acted upon. One obstacle to this is the large amount of organization and time needed to carry out and evaluate surveys. EvaSys takes this work off your hands and provides as high as possible a degree of automation while allowing you to handle surveys with a great deal of flexibility. As a web-based server system, EvaSys can be integrated without problem into the existing IT environment and is immediately ready for use. You can decide on the way in which the organization is to be evaluated, whether this be centralized, decentralized, or partially centralized. Any model you like can be reproduced with EvaSys. Structural data on seminars, such as the seminar type, the trainer, the number of participants, can be taken over from existing seminar management systems. With the Questionnaire Designer, new questionnaires can be created in no time at all. Single or multiple choice questions, open questions, and matrix fields can be conveniently set up. The attributes for the statistical evaluation of the questionnaire are also defined at the same time. The automatically generated layout guarantees a professional design and optimum machine readability. First, you decide which questionnaire should be used for which courses. For example, one questionnaire for all the lectures in a semester. With a few mouse clicks, you can select all the lectures and generate a survey for these. If they so desire, trainers may add their own questions to the survey. With the so-called Instructor's Optional Questions window, causing no extra work for the administrator. Production of the questionnaires is just as convenient. With just a few mouse clicks, individual pre-filled questionnaires can be generated for hundreds of courses. Afterwards, the questionnaires are sent to the trainers at different locations. At the end of a seminar, the trainer hands out the questionnaires to participants, who fill them in and collect them again. This approach guarantees you a high return rate, which in turn means a high measurement validity. The questionnaires are scanned in at the scan station in batch mode. Additional decentralized scan stations can be connected without problem. Online surveys are also possible with EvaSys, of course. A combination of paper-based and online survey is also possible with EvaSys. Generating surveys is just as simple as for paper-based surveys. Surveys in HTML format are adapted to the organizational CI. The only difference is the generation of passwords that are handed out or sent to participants. The passwords allow authorized persons to participate once in a survey. Thanks to a time control, all the stages of an online survey can be decided in advance and are then run automatically. From the opening of the survey, sending out passwords, sending a reminder email, down to closing the survey. The results of the surveys are available immediately after being scanned in or after the online survey has been closed. Only a few minutes later, trainers can receive a complete evaluation report via email. Various comparison options are available for the evaluation. The results of a course can be compared with the department average or with the average values of the entire organization. Profile line comparisons can also be generated by EvaSys for all desired courses at the touch of a button. If desired, these can be added to the reports that are sent to trainers or heads of department. Groups of courses can be compared with each other as profile line comparisons, but also courses or aggregate reports of different survey periods can be compared. Standard data can be generated from the data obtained with EvaSys that you can use for standard comparisons. Exports to SPSS, Sphinx, and Excel are available for a deeper statistical analysis. Clearly structured quality management views are available for heads of department that show whether a previously defined minimum quality has been achieved in all items. This allows problematic results to be easily identified, even with a large number of courses to be evaluated. Importing standard data from external organizations for comparative purposes is also possible, as is the export of your own data for standard data pools. The subsequent evaluation concludes the survey cycle. If necessary, questionnaires and quality guidelines can simply be amended for the next survey period. In every organization, there are numerous areas in which surveys would make sense. With EvaSys, you can provide a professional survey implementation and recording without any extra work internally. With the integrated examination tool, EvaExam, trainers can also use EvaSys to simply structure and evaluate multiple choice tests. All these additional applications have no influence whatsoever on the core application of seminar evaluation. EvaSys is an extensive and efficient instrument for deploying participant surveys in the context of a quality management system.